Welcome to Street Legend Nation.
Hey, welcome to Street Legend Nation. In the house today, we got my boy, my hometown homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Same neighborhood, same region. You know what I'm saying? Big B Silver in the house. What's
Ready
up
to
with you?
deliver. You know,
What's
I'm a
up?
star.
You know what I'm saying? You're a star? For sure, for sure. Tell the people where you from.
Hey man, I'm originally from Phoenix City, Alabama, where I grew up in Georgia, raised in Alabama, and with that combination, I'm a bad mama jamma.
Alright, okay, that's how we starting off. Okay. So where you currently reside now?
I live in Dallas now, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, alright.
Home of the street, the streets out there. You know what time it is, man. D-Town stand up.
Yeah, I see the whole what new called New Dallas movement. So I see y'all got y'all own thing. Shouts out to your boy as well, my little bro. You know what I'm saying? Magnificent out there, y'all doing y'all thing, man.
Yeah,
So
appreciate it.
so how is moving to Dallas different from a small town, a metropolis area?
Man, it's faster, more people, more network, more power. Like, you know, the movement is never ending, you know. And there is no limitations to a certain extent. Because, you know, I come from a country town, so it's small. Everybody know everybody. I know your cousin, you know my cousin, and we ain't going nowhere. We just in circles doing the same thing.
Definitely, man. So let's get on this music, man. I know you was formerly part of a group called 3D4, yourself and Lil Wick Gold. Shouts out to Lil Wick Gold. And then as you know, you got older, you know what I'm saying, you out here in Texas. And I see you kind of merging genres. You're doing a little bit of everything. You bringing a little what they call us urban sound to the country music atmosphere, and then also still in the hip hop scene as well. So talk a little bit about that. What's going on with that?
Man, shoot, I'm just doing my thing. God just called me to come back because I'm just sitting there not doing nothing with my life. You know, everybody suffering with depression and things of that nature, and I was going through it. God gave me a call, told me it's time for you to start back writing. You know, I was kind of ahead of my time before my time was, so now everybody's in my time, and now I'm just making the same type of music. You know, I'm just, you know, giving my vibe, and you know, at the age that I am, because I am older. You know, like I tell everybody, when you come to a certain age point like me, you should be capable of doing all types of music. There should be no limitations, especially if you say you're an artist and you've been in this game. Like, it's got to be some uniqueness to you. A lot of people don't understand that, but we all are learning, you know, and in our mind, we all are great, and we all still got so much learning to do. But, you know, it's tricks to the trades of being an artist and knowing what works for you and what to use and utilize. And if you have the ability to utilize all of them at the same time, why not do it? We're starting a new time. This is a new time, a new generation, and now it's a new wave coming, and you got to be ready for that wave.
Definitely. So how was you able to adapt to the new wave of music as a whole?
Man, I'm telling you like this. I was running my company for about almost 14, 15 years. I was depressed when it came to music, so I didn't even listen to music. I didn't think about music like that. When I rode on my 18-wheeler and stuff, I didn't listen to nothing. It was totally silent. That's the type of feeling I had in my heart towards music, because I was like, you know, music broke my heart because I was right there in those times, and I chose not to deal with it because of all the weirdness that was going on in it that I actually seen behind closed doors, and I was like, no, it wasn't nothing for me. And now I'm just told me to just do my thing. I'm just doing what I was doing then, but I'm with it. Like I said, I'm with the time, so I never really noticed that you know, things have changed, because I'm still do me. I'm Big D Silver. You know, I brand myself. I got my own swag. I don't have to step in the room and challenge nobody. I don't have competition when it comes to what I do. So
Definitely. So talking about, cause I focus on this myself. Mental health is very important. Myself, I've been in therapy for a while. You know what I mean? Screw still loose a little bit, but for us dealing with your depression, deciding to come back into music, what was the deciding factor to vent or get back into music in the form of music therapy to ignite that fire back up on the Big B Silver?
well, honestly, how it happened, and you know, things come the way it comes, and you know, some people see numbers and are woke, and some people are not. And I'm able to I grown wise enough to understand when things other rambling called me to do things. So this is the story. My mama, before she got sick, she had a dream. She told me that God told her to tell me that I need to start back writing. Now during the time, of course your mama don't know what's going on, which I'm depressed. I'm working, I'm living the American dream, running my own company, making my own money, good money, everything. But I was missing something. I didn't quite know what I was missing. I always thought it was a relationship, but I could never keep women. You know what I'm saying? I get them all day long, but I can never keep them because I always push people away. So I was like, man, I have no purpose. Nobody listens to me. My nieces, my niece passed, and then, all the others are getting older, and people are getting older, and they really not really relevant in their life. So I was like, man, really ain't got nothing else going. I have no purpose to be here because I always feel like you should have a purpose if you're going to take up air and space. So when my mama said that God told her to tell me to start back writing, I didn't think nothing of it. I said, okay, mama, more power to you. I appreciate you giving me motivation like you always do. But next thing you know, 3 weeks later, I had some major artists, Bad News, call me. He was like, hey man, you doing something? I didn't know you lived in Dallas, man. And I lived in Dallas for years. He did not know. I said, yeah, I live in Dallas. He said somebody gave him my number and told him to call me. So that's what happened.
For those who don't know who Bad News is, explain to who he is.
Bad News is Sir Charles' first artist. Sir Charles Jones, he's one of the biggest legendary Southern soul artists in the music industry right now. So he signed him, and Bad News is independent, doing his thing also, and we grew up together. Me, him, Tony Amari, Cedric Bellamy, Legacy City, as y'all know. We all grew up together. But, we went our own paths. We weren't really thinking about what we were doing personally. We were focused on us, not what's going on. So, he said, hey, can you do me a favor? I got a show to do. You think you can open up for me? You still got some of your old music? I was like, yeah, I'll go on ahead and open up for you. So I took him up there, did our thing, had everybody having fun with my music and stuff like that. Now, need I mind you, I ain't touched music in 10, 15 years. I took my old music and performed and opened up for him. And he said it's like I never stopped doing what I was doing. So I was like, okay, that was another sign. Then the next sign was, I was like, okay, now I'm actually doing this music. I'm singing for the first time. I got a singer out that I'm singing on. Never sung before. I said, wow, is God really in the mix of this? So I said, well, God, I said in my car one day, feeling depressed. I was sad, a lot of stuff going on. I said, well, God, people keep blaspheming your name when I say that you chose me to do music because they say you don't dabble in music. I said, I tell you what, and I deny God. That's why I say don't ever deny God. I said, I tell you what, I don't really believe you real, but if you real, I'm going to play whatever song come up on the internet. And then whatever it plays, I'm going to write a song to it. And if it's a hit, then I know that you want me to do this. So I wrote a song called Really Doesn't Matter. You can go look it up. Big B Silver on all platforms. Just put in Big B Silver. I did that song. I finally did it one time. It got a standing ovation off of it. And then people were giving me offers for that song ever since. So I said, God, I apologize. You are real. So now I'm doing music and I'm moving quicker than most people at the time and place that I am. I'm like basically probably almost a year in now on music. And I'm getting paid shows and I'm traveling doing different things. I'm in San Antonio right now. I mean, you got to remember this. I never listened to music, never went to clubs. I was married. I ran my own company. I just started doing all this within less than a year during 3 weeks prior to the time that God told me I need to start back writing. So I don't know how y'all feel about that, but what's going on right now is for real.
Yeah, I mean, your story is your story. Everybody have their intimate one-on-ones and personal experience with God. So it really ain't.
But I didn't believe in that. Everybody got their own belief system. I didn't believe that God can actually make things happen. All you have to do is have faith and believe.
Yeah.
So I was always used to doing stuff myself. Oh yeah, I want it. I can get it. Yeah, I do what I want to do. Don't nobody tell me what to do. I'm my own man. See, that was my attitude. Mm-hmm. He took all that stuff away so he could see you don't need that. You give them and give me me. You give me, you'll always eat. Do the birds eat? See, all this stuff come hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? God give you, but He only give you through the strength of faith. And if you have faith, just like Jesus, He gave abilities. You start finding your abilities. Once you find your abilities, then they all start gravitating to you. The light starts glowing, and you can't really stop it. Can't nobody stop it. It's just there. And ain't nothing nobody can do about it. You can have totally nothing and go from nothing to something. That's why so many famous people now got all these stories about, yeah, I slept in my car and stuff like that, because that was real. Because He has to break you down and clean your past out in order to open the door and bring new stuff in. Like they always say in relationships, if you can't get rid of the past, how can you prepare for the future? God won't give you nothing that's a blessing if you still dealing in turmoil. Energy and light doesn't mix. I'm getting a little too deep, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So definitely, man. You're gonna. So, with that being said, you kick off. I think one of your biggest first kickoff with "Kissing on You."
Yeah, Kissing on You.
Featuring Bad News. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I guess I'm gonna call them Bad Williams, News Williams. You know, I got another nickname and all that. So we I ain't gonna do that to him. But "Kissing on You" was pretty much you got that Southern Soul cosign. And I know even with Bad News, you know, being a type of rapper in Southern Soul, and then you coming in with this energy. Me personally, I told you, you know, if you with your voice, unique voice, you energetic, you got these things. I like, hey, if you focus on the trail ride anthems, it's out of here. You laughing a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So
and back then, I didn't even know what a trail ride was.
Yeah, it's pretty cultural. You know what I'm saying? Been out here in Texas and whatnot. So when "Kissing on You" dropped in the momentum, did the momentum really pick up along with the cosign with Bad News?
Yeah, because it was interesting. I guess to people, because they was like, well, at the time, you know, Sir Charles did songs with major people, and they got a lot of attention. But you know, he did a song with somebody that wasn't so major, but the music was appealing to people. I guess that's what it was. That's how I got attention. Because it was just something. It was something fresh, and it was somebody new. So it was interesting because it was a new touch on what News was already putting together, you know. So.
Yeah, definitely. So I don't care, you know what I'm saying, 50 years of hip hop, you know what I'm talking about, we still in this thing. Hip hop is only 9 years older than me. So when I say that because you see how it bleeds. So what's the, just from a hip hop, as you've been a hip hop MC and going into this genre, it's the difference between being a rapper and being an artist. You know what I'm saying? And so, what influence or how much of an impact have you seen rap or hip hop spill over into Southern Soul with what News is doing and what you're doing, and not only y'all doing it, but it's people that doing their own videos off the songs and stuff. How does that make you feel coming from a rapper, MC, and actually developing and growing into an artist that is having an impact on the audience?
Well, first of all, you know, I can't immediately give it to the recent MCs now because you got to remember people like Pokey Bear. You know, let's take him for example. I don't really, and I apologize, I don't really know all these celebrity artists and things of that nature. I just know what I learned from the people that I sat at the same table with. They told me stories and things to enlighten me and then, you know, to give me wisdom on where I'm trying to go. So people like Pokey Bear, well, he said he was a rapper, and he turned his first song that everybody loved into a Southern Soul song. They didn't know he was a rapper. I didn't know he was a rapper. You see what I'm saying?
And when you're an artist, you are able to do that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So my question is like for you to be, you know,
he gave me confidence.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. Well, Poker Bear was a rapper, but man, he one of the biggest folks in Southern Soul. So like, I guess it doesn't hurt to transition or feel no type of way because I'm trying to make a movement in other type of genres. You know, because like they said, it's okay. I didn't know nothing about it neither. People told me I should try it, so I tried it just like I tried it. News said try it out. If you can do it, you can. He said, like he told me, he said, hey, I don't sing. I ain't got to do that. But he's like, I'll put you in there. I'll put you on if you're capable of running with the times, basically. So that, I mean, it's pretty much up to you. If you can do it or you can't, you know.
So let's talk about this. Then we're gonna close out. What's next for Big B Silver?
Well, next and foremost up front, man, I got a lot of shows going on. Coming up this week, shout out to Magnificent, his birthday coming up. We're doing the mic drop showcase as well with the video shoot for popping in a private location on the rooftop or whatever, pool party. We're doing that. But the one that's gonna be at the club is gonna be at 8201 Scenic Road in Dallas, Texas. 8201 Scenic Road in Dallas, Texas. Come on out, support. It's gonna be some big people there. Miss Chocolate, Jay Holland, possibly Too Sweet. It's gonna be a bunch of heavy hitters out there. CEO Money Train, he hosted it. So yeah, it's gonna be live. We're gonna have a lot of people. Gator, Cromwell, he do the liquor. He got a liquor company. We're gonna be out there. It's gonna be lit. So, besides that, I got a couple shows that's gonna be in different states coming up: Columbus, Georgia, Plains, Georgia. Set up in Kansas City again. Man, I'm gonna be here. Well, down here in San Antonio, I got something coming up with that. I mean, it's just all over the place, man. Just follow me. We do mic drops and stuff, different locations. We do a lot of networking, advertisement, radio commercials. Holla at CEO Money Train, Magnificent. We plug it in. Plus, I'm also running with the Soul Train, Soul Express. They was Soul Train, now they call Soul Express. So I'm running with Soul Train and helping them put together their things that they got going on. So yeah, I'm running. God bless me to run in the big leagues. Sometimes you have a calling, and sometimes it's not. Just like Legacy told me, sometimes your calling is not necessarily what you're doing now. It's what's coming next.
So how can they find your music? What's the next big single we're looking for?
Man, the next big single is called Headed to the Trail Ride featuring Bad News. It's going to drop a little bit right behind Bandana Wrap Around the Boots with him, with Bad News, Meech and Moochie. So yeah, y'all be looking out for it. Go to Big B Silver. Just put in Big B Silver, or put in Magnificent, or put in CEO Money Train. We sell the clothing line. We got everyone that lower E&L music group, baby. We promoting and putting everything out. We if you want to network and get your stuff out of Dallas, a lot of people are calling us now because we are unity. We trying to develop this new culture that's going on. We're not on no beef stuff. We're not, I don't like you because you from that city. No, we want unity. We're trying to expand, and we want other people to expand. It's time for the independent artists to rise.
Any shout outs before we get up out of here?
Man, it's for days, man. I be mad when I forget. T. Bryan Stylist, Legacy City, Magnificent, Money Train, Bad News, Miss Stephanie, just Christopher Justice, Jay Holland, golly, man. It's so many. Y'all know what it is, man. I can't do everything. Everyone's not loyal.
Hey man, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for stopping by Street Legend Nation. You know what I'm saying? Home of the independent artists. Y'all know how we rocking. Got Big B Silver in the building. Y'all stay tuned for the next episode. 6, 7, 8, 9 months later. Peace.
Hey, welcome to Street Legend Nation. Mic drop.